So this is a Throwdown challenge. It's from season 3, episode 4, I think, of the Great British Throwdown. It is a blindfolded challenge to throw the widest bowl possible in 10 minutes. Done one blindfold challenge before. It went okay. So, you know, it's a good way to jinx myself, isn't it? I'm going to go with it. So I'm going to start my timer, and I'm going to put my blindfold on, and then I'm going to get throwing. Timer is here. There we go. See you in 10. Oh no. Good start. Right, where are we? I want to get that more centered, please. I've no idea where it is. I'm hoping it's fairly well centered. Better than it was. There we go. And I'm also hoping that my sound alerts work at the various intervals, because otherwise I could just be sitting here throwing for the next half an hour. They should do. I'll check them before I streamed. Oh, here's a thing I always forget to say. I'm doing this live on twitch.tv/Throwdown. If you're watching this on YouTube, come over and give me a follow. And you can see this live and comment on how badly I'm doing to my face. I mean, the problem I have now, really, is that I am live on Twitch. I don't want to encourage this, but you could be saying anything in my chat. I'm pretty sure my only mod is distracted playing the violin right now. So just behave. Not that you don't normally. Okay, so I'm trying to throw a bowl here, aren't I? That's the idea. I mean, so I watched the demo that Keith Brymer Jones did on the Throwdown. I don't think his bowl was that wide. I think he could have pushed it a bit more. I don't think he was happy with it. But it's a balancing act, isn't it? Because the wider you go, the more likely it is to go wrong. So the first sound alert I have is at 2 minutes left, so I'm hoping that still got a fair amount of time. Definitely slow down while I do this, but doing that at full speed is a bad idea. Right. So the first challenge is judging the thickness of the base without seeing it. Well, it's not the first challenge. The first challenge is centering the clay, but that's not too bad, I don't think. Unless you can tell me otherwise, it doesn't feel like it's bad. Obviously I don't want to go all the way through to the wheel. Say that's enough. want it to be a bowl, so I'll pull up as well as out. I'm sure my technique changes when I'm not looking at it. Maybe I should look less when I'm throwing. It's definitely a different feeling. No idea. Feels like there's a lot of clay on my hands. Right. That's kind of got the bowl shape on the inside. Start pulling it. Actually just bring it over there a little bit. Get some height before I start pulling out. Otherwise I'm going to end up with like a fruit bowl. It definitely won't survive. Feels weird, that rim. Let's just put it there. It feels uneven. Where's my water? Okay, so I'm getting some height.
I really like this bowl. I really like it.
Thanks, Keith. Not even finished yet. I mean, you were already crying. It feels like it's very kind of cylindery, very straight up at the moment. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I can add width. I mean, how long is it going to take to add width? I haven't had the 2-minute warning.
Last 2 minutes.
Well, that was good timing. Better start doing that then, haven't I? I've got to get it off the wheel as well. So that's something to think about. I know my sponge should be in its place. Its normal place. Is it there? Oh, it's not there. Of course it isn't. It's not in mud. Right, I know I've got some spare ones.
I really like this bowl. I really like it.
Thanks again, Keith. I'm glad you're such a fan. Okay, that's definitely quite upright, isn't it? I think what he did is this kind of thing. Ooh, I can feel that rim flopping a bit. So, I can't remember. So I think the next thing Next sound alert is 30 seconds. There it is. Okay, so I've got 30 seconds to finish this off. Get it off the wheel. Sponge. Some tools. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to rib it, but never mind. Let's just get rid of that. Hope that went in the bucket. Alright. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't get off the wheel. I'm just going to get off the wheel, blindfolded, because that's part of the challenge. I was a few seconds out. You gonna move? You gotta. Yeah, it's moving. I feel like. Yeah, there it is. Right, it's going over here, where hopefully there's some room. And it's off. So I was a few seconds out. That's a shame. Okay, now I've got to look into the light. That's not bad. The rim's a bit rubbish. I rushed it a little bit at the end. Oh, thanks for the redeems. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I mean, I've put it over there because that was part of the challenge, and now it's difficult to judge it, isn't it? Let's try and bring it back, see if we can. There we go. Let's bring it back. So the base is a bit thick. The rim is a bit of a mess. I could definitely have gone a bit thinner on the base, but it's not a bad bowl for doing it blindfolded. I'm happy with that. I mean, it's not very wide, but it is definitely more of a bowl, I think, than Keith's. His is more upright, I mean. I'm not saying I'm better than Keith Brymer Jones, but not for me to say. Let's measure it. 19 centimetres. There we go. Yeah, it was.
I really like this bowl. I really like it.
Thanks, Keith. Thanks, Hannah. Yeah, I think that I'm not particularly happy with the rim. If we can just tidy that up a bit. The base is too thick. There's a bit of a dimple in the bottom of the bowl, but otherwise, I'm happy enough. Well, there was no. It was just make one as wide as you can for them. So I probably could have gone wider with the clay I've got here, but it's good enough.